All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir, Steve. Introduction.
No, it's actually me this time. It is recording.
You canceled, man. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, you can't be here. You canceled.
You have a new guy, Senior Paulie.
Hello, my friend.
You canceled again. Hello, my friends.
Hello, my friend. I come from Dominican Republic. And
I know, you do pretty...
I here with my friend, Stevie, Brian.
Yeah, Stevie. It's not bad. That's not bad.
So how you enjoying America?
He's very nice.
What do you
What do you think of the woman?
Yeah, I turned the
What do you think of the woman?
It's very nice.
What do you think of the American woman?
No, they're infatuated with New York for some reason. They think New York's like the promised land.
New York is... I'm turning into Borat. I don't know why.
Very nice.
Very nice. New York is very nice for me and my people. Alright, let's start this. Alright. Hold on. What up, guys, and welcome to Menacing Society. This is episode number 3, and we are here with Brian,
Yo.
Steve, and your boy Paul. Luckily, I wasn't canceled. I'm still here.
Yeah.
For
Can
now.
we read the emails?
Yeah,
man?
that's a reference from the last episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening in on the podcast and whatnot. Again, if you guys want to go and follow us individually on our Instagrams, there will be in the link in the description. If you guys also want to follow the channel on Instagram, that will also be in the description. And to look at other videos and everything, just go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, say what you guys want to hear in the next one. If you guys have any opinions on what we talk about, leave them in the comments. All right, so let's get into this. What do you guys want to start with?
Last episode we started off with
Euphoria.
So we could start off talking about that episode.
Episode 2? Let's make it brief because I feel like there's not much that needs to be said about episode 2.
There was no need for that episode. They were just showing people nobody cared about.
In the last one, we said too much dicks.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what he did? He brought in more dicks.
So he brought more dicks in. Quite literally. More he scaled back on the pussy and went way up on the dick.
Yeah.
So
you know I know this shit's bad because Brian, when I talked to you like the other day about the episode, and Brian was complaining about, so yo, all they keep doing is just showing Cassie's tits. Like this shit's pissing me off. Like
when Brian complains about tits, that means there's a problem.
That's how you know it's a problem.
Bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, like
Brian's just horny 24/7.
Yeah, but nigga, like shit, like he could do more than just show her tits.
Like what's her character again?
Like nigga, what the fuck? Like she's always showing her tits. Like pretty much she's a porn star at this point.
The entire show, the entire second season is basically a porno.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like there's a girl that literally does.
It's not even an interesting porno because the story is trash now.
There's a girl that literally does fucking porn on. She does like OnlyFans pretty much.
Yeah.
But we have not seen her titties yet. But we seen this like
Do you want to?
Shit, yeah, I'll fucking change the pace or some shit. Like fuck.
Okay.
I mean that wouldn't really change the pace.
It wouldn't change
show.
anything. It would just add more titties.
Yeah.
Well,
What the show needs is an extra writer or something, or a backup writer. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's just like
need some balance.
No,
It
because
just needs the tone down.
Yeah, episode 2, there was no need for anything. Like, who gives a fuck why this girl was a fucking babysitter? What's that relevant to what?
because they were setting up something. Obviously,
Yeah.
that was a
Maybe
setup.
she might have a love interest with the mother.
Yeah,
wife.
whoever that is.
Maybe the husband. I feel like.
No, because the way they were like, she called her over and like she was like touching the dress and everything.
Yeah.
Like it was like it looked like it could be sensual in
I
some way.
expected the lesbian scene. I was
expecting.
I expected.
Because knowing this show, I was like,
I was like, no, they gonna
you want
fuck.
to finger my pussy, don't you? I was just waiting for
You
that.
want to know what a grown woman feels like?
I seen you. I got cameras. I seen you wearing my shit.
Now
You
you
look
can
kinda
wear
hot.
me.
What are you wearing me around your neck?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that shit was gonna happen. Because knowing this show, I think everybody's just gonna fuck.
Yeah, honestly, that's all. The only interesting story is Fez.
Yeah.
That's it. Outside of him,
And that's saying a lot, because all he does is just sit there like, yo.
No, honestly, I'm
Yeah,
actually
got
interested in.
he don't even. Nah, he's not even that. He's like, hey, yo, Rue, what you doing?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Hey, don't. I told you not
Hey,
to.
Bro, you can't be doing that. Right? Like,
Yo, bro.
I'm cool with you chilling out.
Playing with.
Niggas like mad lazy.
The best
shit.
character are the fucking side characters.
For real.
Fesco, the crackhead.
Yeah, the
Elliot. Like, I'm actually interested in his storyline, kind of.
Who's
wait,
Elliot?
who's Elliot?
Elliot's the one that got high with Rue. First episode.
Nah, fuck that.
Fuck that guy. I don't give a fuck about him.
Come on, they did it. His backstory. He likes to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And does drugs. I'm like, okay. He's basically the same as everybody else.
He's the same as everybody else.
I like how he's gonna become kind of like her love interest because like she
lied
to
to
Jules.
Jules.
Yeah,
I don't know if he'll be the love interest, but there's definitely gonna be
some type of tension. I'm looking forward to that.
No, we don't need that shit. There's already another love triangle.
Yeah, I know, fucking Nate and the two Cassie and
that
whatever.
shit's fucking stupid. And motherfucker talking about he in love with her in this episode. I'm like,
yo,
y'all just fucked last episode. Now he's like, I can see a future with you.
He's like, I want to have babies.
That
was before they even like fully.
Yeah, I know.
I see a future with you. I was like, bro, in the first season he was yelling at McKay like, why you gonna wife her up? She a hoe. Here's a video of her getting fucked, and now he's like, I can see a future with you. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fucking part that got me mad is the part when they were on the pickup truck, and then he goes, I can't be with you, blah blah blah. And she goes out running to like the.
And then they start fucking.
She runs to some factory.
Yeah, they start fucking in the factory and shit. It's
then they just fuck.
No, he was fine.
No, it pissed me off.
She ran. So she had like a fucking 7-minute head start.
Yo,
and it's like a founder.
Nate.
I mean, he's Nate. It's Nate.
Yeah,
he can do anything.
He knows everything.
He knows the writer's got his back.
I think it's like the Thanos of the fucking shit.
For real.
The Thanos of the show, bro.
Nah, the Euphoria season 2, not off to a good. It was off to a good start, but
the first episode was good, and then the second episode was just like, nigga, what?
Second episode is just like, what are you doing?
Well, the second episode is what really sets the tone of the rest of it, because you know how.
I hope not.
Well, because you know how the storylines are going to be. All right, the first episode of the season gets you sucked in.
Yeah, and then the second
episode is showing you how the setup of all the storylines are. And we already know the setup. It's fucking stupid. Maddie with the babysitting. Cat. What the fuck is she doing with her boyfriend? Like, she's horny.
Oh yeah, no, because she's trying to fit. She's having some like self like a crisis with herself because she's like she's trying to. She did the pros and cons, but there's no cons, so she's like trying to figure out.
Yeah, but then it became like a body positivity type thing.
Which that came out.
Yeah, you remember fucking.
But you guys are all so hot. Yeah, we know, but that's not the point. Okay. The point is
the shit with the Viking was fucking weird too. Like the Viking that came out.
I'm just saying. Homeboy had a long and skinny dick.
Bro, to be honest, I already knew that was coming too. I was like, watch this nigga end up taking off his pants and show his fucking dick and shit.
Oh, I knew that was. It's Euphoria.
It's Euphoria.
You know someone's getting fucked or something involving sex is gonna happen. It's Euphoria.
Fucking homeboy speaking in fucking barbarian.
Yeah, after he gives fucking body.
That scene was kind of unnecessary though.
Body her fucking man that just said.
And then right after that scene, another sex scene with Nate and Cassie.
They just wanted a reason to show another dick.
Yo, no, you know what's crazy? That was crazy. They showed Nate's dad eating some black nigga's ass.
Oh yeah, that fucking shit.
Yo, people were saying that's McKay's ass.
That's why Nate was all over him. Yeah.
He's like, he saw the video. Like my dad.
You were coming on her titties.
Where'd he come? Huh? Where'd he come? Imagine that was McKay.
That's what I'm saying. What the
I'd
fuck?
be done.
Right up a little meat.
Honestly,
that's the black dude she Maddie.
No, I know. Nah, that shit.
The knowing little meat, he ain't gonna get dude dirty like that, bro. He ain't a real nigga, bro.
Nah, his dad's a real guy. He ain't doing that shit.
That nigga ain't doing
all right,
that
this
shit.
scene, he's gonna lick your asshole. Like, huh?
No, I'm fucking done.
All right, bro. Moving forward,
yeah,
though,
we'll move on from that. That's
moving forward, though, they do have to. Hopefully, episode 3 is better because they have to do better.
Nah, they ain't gonna be better. They're doing the backstory on Kat's boyfriend. Like, nobody asked for this shit. Like, what about
who is he?
What's that
nigga's name? Who the fuck is he?
We don't even know his name. The fuck?
I think we do know his name, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned.
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned that
and
much.
He's not interesting enough. He's just there. He's just some
kid. Yeah, he's just
some good kid.
Yeah,
essentially.
He's just more normal compared to.
Didn't he like fucking like talk hella shit about her in the first season and shit?
No.
Oh,
in the first season,
yeah, those twins were hilarious in the first season.
In the first season, he liked her, but then they went on a date, he ate her pussy and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then when they went on a date, they went another day. They were at a carnival, and then he saw a girl that he used to know. She's like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in a long time." And then she looks at him. Like, he's talking to that girl for a long time. Then she goes to fuck some random guy after.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay.
That's literally every episode. Every time one of the girls gets heartbroken, it's like, I'm gonna fuck the most random nigga next to me. Come here. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. No, but
hopefully it picks up. But
hopefully it picks up.
Honestly, I don't even care anymore because these storylines.
I just want to see how it all ends with Fez. That's it.
Yeah, and Rue.
I don't give a fuck about. I'm tired of. I love Zendaya.
Yo, honestly, Rue better get sober or something. That's just annoying. Yo, how does nobody know that she's fucked up?
Yeah,
She's like, she was fucking lazy eyed and fucking face all shit, just like
fucking slurring.
Yeah, she's about to pass out with you stuff. I'm clean, Jules. I'm clean.
How's she doing? While she's just sitting there like.
Yeah, I know.
How the mom not notice? Like, mom, parents usually notice everything.
There's only two things I want to see. Okay, I want to see how the Fez story goes.
Yeah,
just in general, I just want to know how that shit goes.
Yeah, well, Lexi too.
And then I want to see if Rue's mom ends up with the crackhead nigga.
Oh no, they are gonna end up together.
But I want to see like how
I knew they were gonna get together when the mom said he's handsome.
Yeah, what the heck?
Like he said I'm handsome. Hey,
I'm thinking once he said, "Let me introduce myself to your mom," I was like,
I know.
He's gonna fuck your stepdad.
That's definitely the story. Because that actor who plays him, he got promoted to a series regular. So yeah, so that's why I know that he's gonna be the dad. Oh, you ain't doing drugs in my house.
I'm gonna be your stepdaddy, motherfucker. Although Rue probably needs it, but anyway.
It's gonna be crazy how it turns out.
Anyway, we'll move on from that. That's all we have to say about Euphoria, episode 2, season 2.
Speaking about doing the
disappointing.
Speaking about doing the most, people do the fucking most. Niggas do a lot for pussy, bro. No lie. There's a lot of people that do shit for pussy.
What do you do for pussy? What would you do for pussy?
I kill for the pussy. I breathe for the pussy. I think for the pussy.
Nah, like,
I become the pussy.
What's the most you guys ever did to like get laid?
The most I ever did to get laid?
Yeah.
I gotta think. The most I ever did.
There was this girl. She was in charge of this club at CCRI, Community College of Rhode Island, and it was a club for Muslim students. I'm not Muslim, but she was beautiful. She had that job and everything. I didn't even finish the story.
I think I know who you're talking about. There's a beautiful.
I already know how it's gonna end.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, I'm fucking in the hallway one time. I'm looking. I'm like, yo. I said, holy shit. Yeah, like you kind of turn my head. Like, yo, she's fucking fine.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of.
I can see her head. I'm like, yo, is she fine?
Yeah.
She gotta look.
No, this girl, she was beautiful. And I was trying to join. Well, I wasn't joining her club yet, but I tried talking to her. She wouldn't like talk to me or anything. I was like, hey, because she kind of knew of my friend group. She kind of knew of my friend group, and she knows that we're kind of loud and we act stupid sometimes.
Obnoxious.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to change the way you see me. I joined her club. And then I did a charity event with her. He's like, oh my God, you are so nice. I didn't know. And, I got pussy.
Oh, you actually got some.
Wait, that's the most, though?
Yeah, the most I would,
No, I'm saying, like, what's the most that you did and you didn't end up getting?
Oh,
and didn't get pussy? Okay. And you didn't get pussy? All right. You go first.
I can't even think.
Okay. So basically, one time in high school, there was a girl that I had a crush on, right? So, and mind you, she went to another school. Mm-hmm. So the most I ever did was that I skipped out on my school, and I took my friend's bike, and I went over to the other school. I forgot the name of the other school was.
Hendricken.
No.
That's all men's school for guys who don't get the joke.
No. I forget which school I went to. But regardless, I went to her school and everything, and I pretended to be a student, and no one caught on for like maybe the first like 3 hours. Mm-hmm. So I pretended to be a new student. And I was like, oh no, I'm a new student. Mm-hmm. I'm just sitting here, and then they were calling names and everything, like, oh, I don't recognize your name. Like,
there's not a lot of colored boys who go here.
Wow, quite literally the only black kid there. Who let this one in there?
Oh, you missed one.
Nah, but like
this is a private school.
Nah, but I was like, but the thing is that like we hung out at the Memorial Park.
Yeah.
So she went to the Memorial Park and everything. That's how we knew each other. But it was just talking. It wasn't like anything crazy.
Well,
So I sat in class. And she was like, "Wait, you're in this school?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was in there for a couple hours before they finally caught on. They kicked me out, and they contacted the school JHS. Mm-hmm. They contacted them. I got in trouble, mind you. I hadn't tell anybody about this, but they had to come and get me. They actually sent who's the police officer?
Seymour.
Yes, it was Seymour. No, it was Seymour. So they sent. It was my freshman year. So they sent Officer Seymour to come and get me. And he was like, I know your brothers, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen any of y'all do. I was like, he just asked me like, what'd you do it for? I was like, oh, there's a cute girl. He was like, He just shook his head. Like the disappointment was real in him. I think that's the
which
most
girl. Shit. Turn around.
Nah, I mean, now that I look back on it, she wasn't really like she was okay. I don't know why I did that much.
Yeah. This nigga. Yeah.
That's like the most I ever did and didn't get anything.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
That's stupid.
How are you, Steve?
Trying to like think. The only thing I can think of is when this girl made it seem like she wanted to like fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, cool. I've been wanting to fuck this girl. So she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to sneak in through the back of my window and all this stuff, but you can't come through the front of my house or walk through the back. You got to go through the neighbor's house and their back and then climb the fence. I'm like, what the fuck? So
fucking parkour for some pussy.
So I had to go to the opposite street to go to her neighbor's house. So, all right, I'm in her neighbor. And then I got caught by the woman. She was smoking a blunt. It was a white woman just sitting there like, what are you doing in my yard? I'm like,
get ready to shoot.
I'm like, I was going, the girl over there. And she's like, just go. I don't even care. Just go. So then I have to climb the fence. She actually helps me. She actually gives me a boost up. This one was like the real MVP.
That's a real one.
This one was like the real MVP. But no, there's another thing that I got to say that happens like later involving her. So she's the real MVP. She pushes me up. And then I land on a trampoline. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even see that. Because mind you, it's also dark.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck.
They're going to call you on guard.
Yeah. And then so I had to go through like this obstacle of mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
There was a fucking dog barking and shit. And so I text her, I'm like, hey, I'm in your yard. She's like, yeah, so there's like a ladder by the shed. Can you put it there?
No.
I'm not even joking. So
that's too much.
I get the ladder.
I would have been done at the ladder. I would have been done at the ladder.
I climb up and I come inside.
They're at the fence already. I'm good.
So I climb up the ladder into her bedroom. She had to help, like, she pulled me in, like, it was bad. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. Because then I also had to climb up through down. So I go in there, and I'm thinking we're about to fuck. She's like, oh, by the way, I'm on my period.
She's like,
I would have dove. But we could cuddle. We could cuddle and just listen to vibe to some music. I'm like, bitch, I just climbed through the fucking window.
Bro,
I climbed through a fucking ladder.
Fucking cat, bro. I would have fucking yeeted her out that same window, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And then
you gonna be bleeding now.
And so then I leave. I end up sleeping over, but nothing happened. Because I didn't want to climb through the window.
Not even like a handy blowing nothing.
Nothing.
The least she could do.
We made out though. We made out.
That's nothing anymore.
That's nothing.
What grade were you in?
I was in 11th grade.
Think you Romeo? Climbing through the bitch's windows.
Yeah, right.
So the next day,
little black midget, Romeo and shit.
Say it, bro.
So the next day, she texted me. She's like, "Oh, my mom fucking grounded me." I'm like, "Why?" Because my neighbor came over and said that I had a boy sneak through the window. I'm like, first of all, this bitch helped me out. Fuck that bitch, you fucking traitor.
Yo, I'm done, bro.
Fucking snitch, bro.
Like, how you gonna snitch like that? The fuck is your
Should've went back over to egg her house or something, bro.
For real.
Maybe you just had to write a really stern letter. That's how white women respond to it.
Alright, bro. Alright. So my story is, right.
Alright, let's hear it.
Man, this is recently. Like, I'm talking about maybe like
1,000 things you do for bussy. Tell us.
Yo, like this is like maybe like what would you say, Steve? Like maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I'll say like 2 weeks now.
Well, what is this? What are you referring to?
The one puzzle story.
Puzzle story. Oh, that was probably like 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks now. Right, so
oh shit, we got a recent.
Whatever. So you guys know the popular dating app, the Hinge and shit. I'm on there, match with somebody, blah blah blah. Get to talking, whatever. She's not all that.
I don't know why that just sounds like a dating app.
It really does.
More like hang, nigga. But yeah. So we match on there, we get to talking, blah blah blah, and we're vibing up, type shit. And then she invites me to her. She has her own place. I'm like, alright, cool. Girl has her own place. And this shit goes down every time. Yeah. No roommates, no nothing. Nigga,
yeah.
I'm in there. But so I'm like, alright, but so I pull up to her crib. I'm just kind of like late at night, maybe 6, 7. It's already dark out, and I go in there. Right, bitch pulls out 7 puzzles, not like crossword puzzles. I'm talking about an actual puzzle I used to do as a kid. So I'll put the pieces together, make a picture and shit. Yeah, she pulls like 7 of those out. She goes, alright, pick one. I was like, I'm saying, but you're like you know, when you first get in there.
Yeah, you do whatever
Yeah,
you do.
You're not gonna
Yeah,
fuck right
let's
away.
fucking do it.
You just want to vibe a little bit and then get into it, bro. Where I'm at, I go, I picked this one. It's like a one that had like mad like vegetables and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Random ass fucking picture. So we get to doing the shit, right? And mind you, bro, it's like fucking 2 hours past. We're still not even fucking halfway done with that shit, bro. Mind you, I'm getting tired. Like, I haven't ate shit. Like, I only ate.
Were y'all talking the entire time? Or was it just quiet,
we were,
looking at puzzle
no,
pieces
we were
and
talking,
shit?
bro, but she was just weird.
What are you
bro.
guys talking about?
Like, just random shit. I can't remember, honestly, but. Bro, it was a dumb shit. It was a dumb shit I didn't give a fuck about.
You guys at least finish the puzzle?
We did finish the puzzle.
Yo,
literally, nigga.
Wait, how many pieces? How many pieces?
Like 300 something.
God damn.
Yeah, it was literally like 8 hours fucking later because we watched the movies too at the same time. We were talking.
Oh, I'm done.
Like,
I would have just gone for my shot and been like, no, all right, I'm out. Like,
honestly, I should have just fucking.
I would have been like, all right, Chris, I'm
I'm
out.
over here doing all that shit, right? Whatever. And then hey, I got a blowjob from it, man.
Oh, we got something.
I
at least you got
That's better than what both of us got.
Yeah.
You did the least to get more than what we
I
got.
did the most.
A puzzle piece. Homeboy did parkour and I did Mission
I
Impossible.
did some jackass shit.
Yeah, he did some jackass shit and I did fucking
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Steve did the fucking most.
Yeah, Steve did the physical shit.
Yeah, he did the most.
I was just fucking
The girl was
hitman
cute,
shit.
though.
Yeah,
At the time, at
that's the
least.
same though. The girl wasn't cute, so I did all that shit for a girl that wasn't even like my fucking.
Wait, is this Sprague?
What? Nah, relax.
Is this the Sprague one, though?
Yo, if
The
you
Sprague story, yeah, the
Is
one
this the Sprague story? Imagine doing a puzzle for Sprague, nigga.
Yo, yeah, bro. Once I did that, bro,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I felt back. As soon as we got, she did her deed, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, my
I was trying to fuck. You feel me? 'Cause
My
honestly,
turn.
I can't come from head. You feel me? I can't. You know what I'm saying?
You can't come from head.
Nah. Unless I gotta be like top tier shit, like nigga, you have
gotta
all
be
your
like
badges
the
and all that
Swap
shit. You know what I'm
3000.
saying? Yeah, it gotta be some crazy shit, but her shit was alright. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to fuck. She's like, I don't want to fuck on the first date. I was like, yo, you're already sucking my dick on the first date. You might as well
It's
just
not the
fuck.
same. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
It goes
not.
into another hole, right?
It's the one hole's more sacred than the other.
Alright, whatever. So, whatever. I leave her house, bro, and then I was just thinking, yo, I had to do the most just for that. I'm not finna. Yeah, I'm not attracted to her like that. I just hit her with the ghost.
You know, I do think it was your fault that entire time.
I hit her with the.
This for me.
Oh, that's fine. So I ghosted her, right? So
I thought
mind you, I never ghosted anybody. This is the first girl I ever ghosted. Fucking like blocked off everything, right? I'm like, alright, cool. I should be straight.
Damn, the head was that bad?
Nigga, the vibe was just that bad.
Fucking shit.
Well, how was the head, though?
The head. I gave
Was
her-
she sucking with dignity?
Yeah, she was trying to fucking.
Nah.
She was trying
Tip
hard.
for every girl out there. You gotta suck dick. Like,
She was
Without
trying. She
dignity.
was trying hard to please me, bro.
She was trying?
Like,
well, she was trying. You should have at least given her a pat on the head or something.
Yeah.
I did. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Thank you.
You could at least finger her, man.
good job.
Did you finger her? You know,
I tried. She didn't let me. Because she knew if I would have fingered her, she wanted to fuck. I'm like, alright, whatever, bro.
maybe she's hiding something.
But not, like I said, it's fine.
Brian getting his dick sucking then trying to stick his finger. She's like, no.
Yeah, listen, it's fine, right? So I ghosted her. I'm saying, you know how you guys ghost? I never ghosted anybody. It's my first time ghosting somebody.
I don't ghost people.
That's the first time I tried it. I was like, let me just try it. I never done it, so let me just try it. I blocked it off Hinge. No, I don't block it for Hinge, right? Mine, that's where we met. So I blocked off Instagram, and I blocked, I think, her number. I think I had her actual number.
Yeah.
Blocked it off of that. And she just texted me on Hinge. She goes, that's rude. And after she says that, she tries calling me.
You should have been like,
I go, oh, hell no. I go, oh, hell, this bitch is crazy.
Nah.
And I fucking hit the decline button.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the end of it. And I was like, leave it at that. But
You know what? I don't think women realize how much we're willing to do.
yeah, we do the fucking most.
We really do the most for some pussy.
You know how mentally exhausting
That's what I don't think women do realize that they've always had power. Like what Ari Spears once said, it's not what's up here in your head. It's not what's in your chest. It's what's between your legs. That's the true power of women. I'm sorry, that's just what it is.
Bro.
Okay? Pussy can power them. I mean,
I'll tell you that. That's the last time I'm ever gonna do the most for to get some pussy.
that's what you're saying. Until the next hot bitch comes around.
No, until a bad bitch actually comes around.
Yeah, right? Not even a bad bitch, just an average one.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna do that for Sprague, nigga.
Nah, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got options, too, you know what I'm saying?
Not as much.
Nah, that's another thing we gotta talk about. People always talking mad shit like, oh, he was an asshole. And it's like, no. If we're not official, I'm saying we're not. I say you want to be my girlfriend. She's like, yeah, blah blah blah. If we're not official, we're on their free trial period right now. I'm saying we're just testing each other out.
Quit after the 7 day trial.
Yeah, sometimes be 2 days. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what people gotta understand. And girls be complaining, guys. It's like, no, y'all got backup plans too, right? I don't want to hear just the guys. Y'all ladies be having team backup niggas too. This nigga didn't work out. Nah, shit, I got this nigga right here.
Well, I mean,
but I'm saying it goes both ways. But some people try to blame it. Oh, it's on the guy. Some guys be like, no, it's on the girl. It's on both. Right?
Yeah, I think it's just a person thing. Everybody does it.
I don't think everybody.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I keep options.
But there's always going to be an option for everybody.
I
don't think there's a difference between having options and intentionally
keeping options.
I personally feel that you have to like test all of them out. I'm saying, and then whichever one you start liking, is when you start doing a
you're never gonna have time to test everyone out.
No, that's
2 day trial.
That's such a stressful way to do it, though. Because then you gotta jumble around.
You know what that's called?
Bro, you know what's more
right. That shit's called FOMO. It's called fear of missing out. That's
actually a good point. Yeah,
because you keep saying, "Oh, we have to try out all these."
No, I'm a very, I guess, cautious person, like mentally like that.
Are you?
Pretty much. Listen, so
okay.
I think Brian's getting canceled this one. I have a feeling this is Brian's cancel.
I feel like you have to do that. I'm saying, like,
have to do what?
You know what's worse?
Wait, be specific. Have to do what?
Have to do what?
Like, have your options. You know what I'm saying, and get to know them, because like.
Nigga, it's like The Bachelor, the fuck?
Nah, you know what?
Listen. Because what happens? You know what's worse? You know what's worse is if you go out with somebody, right? You're like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna try this person out.
Bitter, you're not
and
saying.
And if it goes completely wrong, you end up going out with her for like a certain amount, like months or some shit, and shit goes completely wrong, and then this girl was actually better for you than that girl. You feel me?
Let me say this.
What?
Okay.
I mean, I get what you're trying.
I get what you're saying. But let me just say this. I don't think it's a smart idea to have options and then try out all your options. Unless are you saying at the same time? So I'm saying like you go out with this one girl, you go out on a date, maybe it's okay, whatever. Then you go to the next one 2 days later, and then it's like, okay, maybe not. And then the next one.
Go on a date. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're keeping them all in your phone at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what I'm saying. Like that's just like that's extra work that you have to do. I personally for me, I think it's easier to just go at it one at a time because like he said, there will always be options whether you want it or not. There will because the saying is plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
It's because there is a person out there for just about everybody, quite literally. You know, not everybody will find it, and some people get with the one that's not for them. But the thing is that there will always be options. People got to stop thinking that if 10 girls say no, that all of them are going to say no. Or if 1,000 girls say, like, there's 7 billion people on this planet, at least half of them are women, or half of them are men, depending on whatever it is you want or are into. So it's like you have options. So there's no point in stressing yourself out over trying to make sure you get the right one by opening up all your options at the same time. No, go at it one at a time. It's first of all you have a better chance at getting a more intimate connection with that one person. And then if it doesn't work out, then okay, it doesn't work out, and you respectfully back away from it and everything like that. You know what I mean? Instead of having to be like, okay, a little bit on this one, a little bit on that one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one. It's so much easier to just focus all your time and energy on working on one, finish it, whether it works out or it doesn't, and then move on to the next one. That's me personally.
Yeah.
For some other people, maybe it works differently, but I personally think that that's just the easiest and safest way mentally for you to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? And not to mention, if you have all your options open, what if all your options say no? Now you gotta get a whole new set of options.
I didn't just say no. What if they're just terrible options? You get to know them more.
Or that. No, so it's like
I feel you guys are kind of.
It's just easier. It's just easier to like find out what this person is like.
But I'm saying though, like you get to know them first. You know what I'm saying? You get to know all of them.
But you're never gonna fully know someone unless you really try with that one person.
Exactly.
Like try to build that full connection, like an intimate connection. Because if you're trying different girls, then you're just never gonna feel right about all of them. I like one of them. You're never just gonna connect with one of them because you're always gonna be like, well, this girl I kind of like her.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
but she does this.
Gonna have a different
she's more freakier, but she actually likes video games. It's like you're just gonna.
It's better to just stick it out with one and see it to the end, whether that's it works out or it doesn't. I don't know.
I'm pretty good at judging character, so like I know like if a girl's good.
Okay.
I feel like I know if a girl's good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sure.
I could like be like, alright, I'm focused on this one more.
Whatever helps you sleep.
I'm just saying, I do think that is easier to deal with.
You guys acting like I'm saying like 5 or 6 options. I'm talking about like 2 options, like
not even 2 options.
Backup plan.
Having more than one option is a lot of work.
Because people are complicated. Every single person on this planet, no matter how simple they may seem, is complicated. Because everybody has different things that you don't find out until much later.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
You mind if I talk about something personal about you? Nothing too personal.
Of me?
Yeah, it involves a girl you used to talk to.
I'm not going to say that. Don't drop.
I'm not going to say the name, but that girl that you told us that you were talking about, you were kind of upset because you weren't sure that if she was going to be as loyal to you. Right? And you guys were only in the talking phase.
Yeah.
And now you're just like, nah, we need to have options during the talking phase, but you were about to cut this girl off.
And that's the reason why, bro. Because I can't look what happened. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. No.
But wait, the point that I'm trying to make, is that you're saying that that you feel that it's best to have at least more than one option. For you, but what about for the girl? Because you were upset with that. But now you say, well, for you it's okay, but not for the girl.
I guarantee if I go to a bar right now, she's out there gonna be making out with another nigga.
That's not the point.
That's not the point. But you're like, we need to have options. We need to have.
But the point is that did she already have those options in place or not? You may not know, but I'm just saying, did she or did she not?
That's why I'm deciding to have more options now.
Here's what I think. I don't think women generally have options out on purpose like that the way a guy would. Because again, for girls, they get dicks thrown at them constantly every day, whatever. Men are fucking desperate.
No, yeah, they got options everywhere.
No, yeah, 100%.
Even in their fucking family, if they wanted to, they got options everywhere. School, work, everywhere. All ages, all races, everything.
No, but they got options whether they like it or not. So it's like I feel like it's a lot different. Like for a guy to keep options, it's more of an intention that you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna see.
But how about if it's the same thing? How about some girls all these girls like throwing pussy at that one guy? You know what I'm saying?
I mean that happens.
No, it happens, but
it's very rarely.
It happens and it happens rarely, but I still agree with it.
Unless we're talking about like celebrity males, like Chris Brown type guys, Trey Songz.
No. Well, I would say this. I think whatever we talk about with one should apply to the other in almost all aspects.
But I feel like if I'm talking to that one person for a while, it's just starting to go left. Alright. I'm saying,
when you say a while, how long are you thinking?
No, say you've been with that person for you guys are on a talking phase, whatever. Right?
And then shit just not clicking?
And shit's...
No, well, he's just saying they're in the talking phase, so it's still early on, regardless of how long.
Right? And y'all are just talking, and then she's acting kind of fishy and all that, and she's doing like weirdo shit.
I would probably get out of it.
That's what I'm saying, some weirdo shit. But you already know in your back of your head, like, alright, ain't working out with this one, I'm gonna hit up this person. Not that you even talk to that person at all, but you already know in the back of your head, just in case this goes south, I want to hit up this person. I'm gonna get to know this person. You know what I mean?
But that's you personally keeping that option.
Yeah, that is still an intentional.
But you're still open. Are you still open to other options too? I'm saying.
Okay.
I feel like people got that. I'm saying it's like, oh, all right, it's not working out. It's looking like it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, but usually I
think I know who I'm gonna talk to.
But next. I personally think that those are the people who don't find anybody until much later, when they realize that it's a lot easier to just go one at a time and take the time to really figure out who that person is that they're talking to. And again, if you don't get past the talking phase, that's okay. But maybe try working on trying to get past the talking phase and trying to become something real, and then discovering the stuff you don't like.
There's going to be a lot of obstacles in the talking phase. The talking phase isn't easy because relationships aren't easy.
Honestly, the best part of a relationship is right after the talking phase and right before the getting to know each other, like the comfortable stage, when you start, oh, I know you and you know me. There's not much else to learn about each other, or you think there's nothing else to learn about each other. So that's when, between that stage and between the honeymoon stage, quote unquote, that's the best stage, because everything's all rainbows and butterflies, and it's all the good stuff. It's all the good stuff, and you're past the awkward talking phase, and you're before the finding out all the bad shit type of shit. So, and the thing is that a lot of people think that that's the relationship, but it's not. The relationship is what happens after the honeymoon. Yeah. Honestly, I can't even consider the honeymoon phase a viable reason to call you guys a relationship.
Yeah.
I just think it's caused.
Right after that, it's when you start.
Right after that is when relationship. I feel like relationships should. I think the definition should kind of be like, you've been tried and tested. It's been tried and tested, and now it's like with your friends, right? With your friends, you maybe you start off by saying, "Hey, my name is this, my name is that." Okay, you guys are in class together, and then you guys just work together, right? You're just talking. You don't consider him your friend. You call him an acquaintance. Yeah. You're just an acquaintance. Okay, I know who you are. I know your name. That's it.
Yeah.
But then you go every day, and then you learn more about him. You're like, hey, I kind of vibe with this person.
We should hang out sometime.
Yeah, we should hang out sometime. And now you guys are hanging out. Now you guys are cool. Now you guys figure out the stuff you like, and then maybe you guys figure out the stuff you don't like. But then say something happens like, hey, dude, I need $50. You got me? I got you. That's a critical moment to be like, damn, this guy or girl has my back. Yeah, they got my back.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah, or like, hey, bro, or bro, can you give me a ride? Yeah, sure, I got you. Or hey, whatever. They just help you out when you really need it, when you're at your worst. You know what I mean? Like that. Then you can call them like your true friend. You know what I mean? That's when I say that. And then with relationships, saying, oh, we're together, or no, saying we're in a relationship. I feel like you have to have gone through the honeymoon phase, because too many people get married in the honeymoon phase and then break up before the year's over.
I know somebody that got married.
I know plenty of people myself.
Bro. Yeah. She knows the person I'm talking about.
Yeah. But it's just...
Hopefully, I hope the best for mom.
No, of course. I always hope for the best, but it's just, I just feel like when it comes to like all the, relationships and stuff like that, again, going back to like having options and stuff, when you put the time and energy into truly finding out who a person is, I feel like there's no need to have that, oh, what if? Because again, there will always be options. There will always be options, no matter what.
But I feel, not that, but I feel like if people intentionally have options while in a relationship, while talking,
working into a relationship.
Yeah, the reason why I think that, I feel like those people, they're just not happy with the person that they're talking to, or the person that they're with, when they intentionally have options. Because there's a difference between like we're saying, like people
who just come your way,
who probably like you in this. Yeah. But if you're just like, what if you're like really big, like it's nothing wrong with it. What if I fuck that?
Yeah, like I'm not a dickhead about it.
But if you're just like, what if I potentially was with this person instead of this person?
Yeah.
That's when you're like, part of you have to like talk to yourself and realize, am I even happy
with
the
this person
that I'm with?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not being like a dickhead about it. It's not like I'm like, oh, all right, I'm talking to this one, I'm talking to this one. No, I
don't. Listen, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Yeah. In any moral sense.
You don't owe loyalty.
No, of course, 100%. You do, honestly, you do you, but I'm just saying, for me personally, and what I see is that the older you get and the more mature you get as a person, and more responsibilities, and you got bills and whatever, you got to take care of stuff. You don't have, most of the time, you don't really have time to
be fucking around.
If you're looking for a relationship, you don't have time to be fucking around and being like, you know what, nah, she's not for me, go to the next one, blah, nah. But if you're looking for a relationship, it's a lot easier to just one at a time.
Try to take your time, man.
Yeah, and honestly, people gotta stop thinking about like, oh, I don't want to waste my time, and I think I said this before, but I don't know who said it. Mm-hmm. I could have been the one who said it. I'm not gonna claim it.
Yeah.
But I thought of it one day, and I said there's 7 billion people on this planet, and that means there's 7 billion things to discover about yourself, because each individual person. Because each individual person brings out something in you, no matter what, no matter who or where or what they are. Whether it's hate, whether it's a negative or a positive, they bring out. There's something about you to learn, and you will never.
I heard that.
I don't know who. Learned that. I don't know who, but I thought about it one day. Like I said, I'm not claiming it. Somebody can find that quote wherever that's from, but I just randomly thought of it one day. But yeah. So when people say, "Oh, I don't want to waste my time," you're not wasting your time. If anything, you spending that time with that person has opened something about yourself. Now it's up to you if you want to build off of that or if you just want to ignore it.
Yeah.
But you've learned something about yourself, and you use that to improve into the next stage of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, with relationships, friendships, family, whatever, every single person on this planet, new and old, has something to share and to bring out of you. Yeah. So people got to stop with this whole, I don't want to waste my time. I want to get married. I want to get married or whatever by the time I'm 25. I want to be this and that. It's like you can't put a time limit on stuff like that, because then first of all, you're limiting yourself. And second of all, you're rushing. You're gonna force yourself to rush into something. Things happen naturally. Yes, you're forcing yourself to rush into something that you may not feel like you're actually ready for at the moment. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to be married by I'm 25, but you find somebody at 24. 1 year, you don't know anybody. I don't care how.
No,
How much?
you move in with them and all.
I don't care how much you guys click. I don't care if you. I don't care if you
never really know.
I don't care if you move in. I don't care if you move in 2 days after you guys started talking. I don't care. 1 year is not enough time to know anybody. I did not know my brother.
Like, to be honest, I feel like a way to like know somebody, to really know them, you gotta know their past, you gotta know their history, shit like that.
Yeah, and you don't.
But the thing is, you're never gonna know.
Find all that shit out until like years ahead and shit.
But even then, you'll never know.
No, but like I said,
whatever they keep from you.
But like I said, there's 7 billion people. That means that you'll never figure out who you truly are because you'll never truly meet everybody on the planet. You know what I mean? So they don't even know who they fully are because they're learning something from themselves from you, and you're learning something about yourself from them.
Yeah.
So it's like regardless.
But I do feel though, if you're trying to get into a relationship, you have to know somewhat of yourself, like somewhat of yourself.
No. You
have to know yourself enough to know what you like.
Yeah, to know what you like and what you want. But what I'm saying is that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, when you're getting into a relationship in general, just
like,
you can't go in with the expectation, or you can't go in with the whole thing about I want to be this by this, I want to be this by that. You got to let things happen,
especially if you're older too. They're like, yo, you have no more time to waste. That's like I felt like that's the time I was on. You guys were mentioning that girl.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Honestly, I don't
seen her wasting my time,
I don't even think age or anything. I'm getting older. I gotta start being more.
The only thing I will say about the age thing is women and having kids. That's a biological thing. That's not just a relationship thing. So I get that. That one is more understandable. But I'll say usually in your younger years, because that's when you just want to, you want to hurry up and get things done. You're impatient and everything like that.
Yeah.
Women don't usually start going into menopause until they're like in their 50s, 60s or something like that. I don't know. Someone can correct me on that, but I'm sure it's around there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just, you don't ever think about being in any kind of relationship, whether it's a friendship or a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband and wife, whatever. Don't ever think anything is a waste of time, because it never is a waste of time. Because again, you're learning something. Everything in life is just it's a live and learn experience.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's why don't rush. Basically, the gist of my whole thing is don't rush. But if you know that something is not right, then also don't be afraid to say this is not for me.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know what I mean. Again, everything there's a balance. You can't just go off the deep end on one way and then go off the deep end on the other way. Like there always has to be a balance with everything. You know what I mean? So that's my personal.
Yeah. I agree. I think people shouldn't rush. I think either.
That's why it's like the honeymoon phase, whatever. I feel like before, like, you can't even make anything. My brother said when he made this official with his girl, they were talking like 6 months.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, yeah.
Yeah, but again, you can't base it on anybody else, because that's them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's I mean?
They're two completely different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, not only that, but they together are a completely different couple than whatever you'll end up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? For them, it took them 6 months. For some people, it takes 2 weeks, and they're like, oh, we can make it official right now.
Some people take days.
Some people take hours. I'm just saying it
take years.
Everybody,
depends.
Some people, everybody's different. But again, that's why time. People have to realize that your time is important, but every second that you spend with somebody for whatever reason, you're learning something, or you should be learning. At least that's how I. That's how
never
I
settle, honestly.
Brian, my advice for you, because I feel that you're a person who has
no game.
No, not even that.
No,
I think you have.
I'm just fucking with you.
The way you said it's bad, but I have game. I have game, dude.
I fuck pussy exclusively.
I hit that. But honestly, Brian.
Now it depends how I vibe sometimes. Like, if I don't like the person, or I don't know him like that.
Brian Reyes.
I got a vibe, then I don't got a game like that.
Brian.
If I fuck with him, I got the game.
Brian.
Yeah, bro, I'm listening.
Quit with the FOMO. With the fear of missing out.
Missing out on
Quit
what?
with that shit.
What do you mean?
Every time I talk to you, every time we have this conversation about girls and everything, you get bored quick. You want something new. We had conversations.
Yeah.
You always like,
I remember
there's always like, but what if I see a badder bitch? There's always going to be a badder bitch. There's always going to be this. And then you say this to me. And
there's always going to be a better.
And you say this, well, Steve, I'm getting older, man. I got to start being serious. But I'm like, do you want, when I ask you, do you want that for yourself? or do you feel like you have to be that way because you're getting older?
Yes.
Like, do things naturally for yourself.
Don't
You know what I
feel,
mean?
don't feel
like,
it
if you
because
still want to, because people be like, oh, when you're in your early 20s, you got to party.
Mhm.
If that's not what you want to do, then don't do it. Oh, you're in your late 20s, you're going to be 30 soon, man. Come on, you got to start settling down. You got to start. If that, like, you don't have to do that just because what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah, it's like society standards type shit.
Exactly.
But still not. But I feel like personally, I would like to have.
If that's what you want, then
yeah,
do
I'm saying
it.
like
No,
personally,
if
I
that's
would like
what
to
you
have. Yeah,
want.
that's what I'm saying. Like personally, I would like to have like a family by, or like have kids by 35. Like after that, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
all I'm saying is don't expect that. It's okay to want and wish.
It may change too.
But don't expect and be okay with the fact that it might not happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You might have kids earlier. You might have kids.
I can't do every kid's friends with that.
Well, here's
If
the
it doesn't
thing.
happen, it doesn't
Like, you're
happen.
thinking about having kids.
but you would like to. You would
I would
like
like to. Like that's what I'm hoping.
I
for.
get it.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, just
But think about where you are now. How are you going to get there?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta think about the
Yeah,
whole
so that's
journey.
what I'm saying. Shit up now.
Are you really?
So all I'm gonna say is that if
I don't
you
talk about it a lot, but I got.
so if you want to do that and everything, that's when you gotta really start thinking about the whole, taking things one at a time, because that's the only way you're ever gonna really find somebody who you can truly click with. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you got to take that one-on-one time. You know what I mean? Like when you met Steve.
Taking your chances too. You want to miss out on somebody.
See, this is the FOMO shit.
That's
What
the
are you
FOMO
missing
thing.
out on?
I'm saying no. Like, say you had a chance before, you know what I'm saying, and then you missed out on that chance. Say, you like this girl? She like.
All right, wait. Are you saying that?
Hold on. Let me explain.
No, because I'm confused by what he's
No,
explaining.
I think I'm catching it.
I just need you to explain the beginning. Are you saying that a person is with someone and then they miss out on another option?
No, like you.
Okay.
All right, so you like this girl, right? You guys are clicking. She likes you back too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the vibe you're getting.
Yeah.
And you could have asked her out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't. She ends up getting the boyfriend, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Which is cool. You're not mad about it. It's like you know that's your fault.
Yeah.
And I'm saying down a lot. They're together and shit like that. That's what I mean by it.
Nigga, what? You like, nah, shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I lost my train of thought.
You like that.
You kind of interrupted me. I had it, and then you kind of.
No, because I didn't know because I didn't hear what you said in the beginning, so I.
But that's what I mean about missing out. Like that's what I mean about missing out.
All right. Let me just
take your chance.
Let me just rephrase.
Take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all you really have to say.
I got it back.
Now, if you like a girl and
I got it back. It took me a little bit. I got it back. But yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, guys, to take that chance, bro.
I mean, the worst that can happen is that they say no, unless they go ew.
No,
but
mutual attraction.
But okay, but imagine some girls.
Yeah, but obviously you don't want to be disrespected.
No, but what if a girl just goes, ew, you like this?
I mean,
it's different than just saying no.
Yeah, I had that before. Like when I was in elementary school. Like
you know what?
I was an ugly kid.
You know, let's segue into something about that really fast. About how girls have no game. Because I had this conversation with somebody else.
Oh hell no.
Girls have zero.
Talk about magazine game. What's your game at? No, hold on.
No, that's some girls with game.
Yeah. Hold on. Go to New York. And they got game. No, I'm telling you, they got game.
That's some rapey vibes.
They make you feel real.
If you think about it, most men's game is low key rapey vibes. Is it not?
Hey, girl, you got a fat ass. What's up?
I guess.
No,
I mean, ain't no Me Too movement shit, but it's
it's funny. No, it's funny because you go to New York, and the same way guys objectify girls, they do the same shit back to you. Hey,
but it works.
Nah, sometimes you be scared.
Nah, that shit work. I don't care if you're aggressive as fuck with me. I don't care if you're like, damn, you got a fatty. I'm be like,
they look good though. You know what I'm saying.
Some
of them will be looking. I don't care if it's freaking young. I don't care if it's young M.A. and she's like, damn, nigga, you got a fat ass. I don't care. I'm like,
nah, you're fucking bugging.
Cool. I'm gonna feel good about myself. I'm like, hell yeah,
I got a fat ass. Young M.A. said it.
Like if a girl that's like, I'm saying not, but I'm not attracted to.
I don't care.
I'm not gonna be mean and be like, ew, no, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, I appreciate the compliment, thank you, but
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not interested in that right now. And it's still.
No, it's not even about that. They just complimented you.
Oh, they complimented me. Yeah, it's fine. I'm like, thank you.
I mean, they complimented you aggressively, but they complimented you.
Yeah. But some of them trying to get at you. What's your number? Come here. Let me show you.
I know, but I'm saying they don't have to try as hard.
Yeah.
The chances of them getting a guy versus a guy getting a girl doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, it's just
astronomically different. So that's what I'm saying. Girls generally don't have game. and neither do they need it. I had this conversation with a girl, and she was saying, "What are you talking about? I have game." I'm like, how would you talk to me right now? What would be your first, what would be your pickup line on text? What would be your pickup line?
What's that?
She's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, now what if I did that to you? Hey, how you doing? What would you?
What's
the first thing you would
like? Oh, men are so boring. Guys who say hey or hey, how you doing, just so boring.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not that type of nigga. I don't got game when it comes to texting and shit. But in person, I feel like I have a better conversation.
I still got no game, but
but I'm confident
in my mind. I do.
I feel like I have better conversations in person than I do on text.
I mean,
I get bored in text. So.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
The only good thing I feel about text is that it gives me time to think. So I feel like when I have just like that, I prefer in person stuff over text just because I like seeing the face and I prefer that over phone. I'd rather text.
I can make jokes and I can make
I'd rather text. I'd rather text or in person, never phone call because I fucking hate phone calls.
How about FaceTime?
That's a maybe. It depends.
Depends on my mood.
Really, it just depends because
you gotta be in the mood to hold the camera.
You gotta be like this, laying on the bed and everything.
Ladies, you gotta understand. It's not that we don't want to FaceTime. We gotta be in the mood too. Sometimes we come home tired.
It's like how y'all feel about having sex. Sometimes just not in the mood.
I know. Bro, I'm trying to hit home for you. You okay?
I know.
You crying right now? What the fuck?
Yeah, you good? Yo, he's shaking, nigga. He's shaking. Oh, yo, Paul, why you punching me, nigga? Brian, look up. Oh, shit.
Nah, but ladies, it's not that we don't want to FaceTime. It's just we've been dealing with shit on our jobs and we're mentally exhausted.
Oh, you good? You good?
We're talking about me getting sick.
We just doing shit at our jobs.
No. You gotta talk to them. I'm saying
if you want to FaceTime us, just FaceTime us topless. That'll get it. I'm just saying it'll work. It'll work. We'll be up. Bro, we'll be up.
This is for me though. Me, that FaceTime shit, that kind of shit gets annoying because I deal with people all day when I used to work retail. I used to deal with people all day to have someone FaceTime me, and then it's fine. If we FaceTime you, have a conversation to talk about, that's fine. Now that I FaceTime you and I'm not talking, you're gonna be like, say something. That's gonna piss me off. That's not gonna piss me off. It's not annoying me.
It pissed me off. No, I totally get that.
Bro, you wanted to FaceTime me, so I could go ahead and fucking talk.
Dude, I fucking.
Bro, get the fuck out. Bro, I'm tired as fuck.
I hate that shit.
I want to get home, get on the game, and just chill.
I hate that shit when they're like, you're not texting me. You text me. I'm saying they want, they're like, oh, let's talk later. Okay. I'm waiting for you to text me. Not for me to text you. You want to text me. You want to FaceTime me. You want to talk to me. But then we get on the call or whatever, or we start talking and you're like question mark.
I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right now. Don't try that shit. Don't be the first one to text like that because I've done it and I ended up looking stupid at the end. Dumb as fuck.
It depends on what girl you're talking to.
Yeah, that too. But,
as a generality.
That girl I was talking to before.
Yeah, because what kind of person that girl?
Let me just for everybody listening, half the stuff we talk about is just generalities and stereotypes.
And from our personal experience.
It's not for and from personal experience. Nothing on here is exactly factual unless we actually bring up an actual document.
Paul had to say that for being canceled.
Yes. Yeah. Just to make sure that I don't get canceled twice, right? But yeah, just making sure that that's clear.
You know what's funny, bro?
We got a message from a fan.
Bro.
Jansel Jaminguez. He says,
you're canceled.
You're still canceled. Shit ain't working. It's an inside joke, y'all.
Yo, so kind of lost it. Just go ahead. I'll get it back and I'll jump in.
It wasn't important.
No, it was important.
Woman, just fuck you.
Okay, I got it. So I'm noticing that I'm getting more mature because you see how.
Because I watch Grey's Anatomy now, so I'm more mature.
You see,
basically a grown man at that point.
Shut the fuck up.
I go pee-pee standing up.
I do it. He does it sitting down.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You have a vagina. Yeah,
I don't have a vagina. I have a vagina. I have a bussy.
You know how I know I'm getting more mature because you see how that shit happened with this girl. I got. Cool. I don't think it stood up like that because I was gonna go to the place and got stood up. Obviously, she pretty much flicked on the plan. I guess. Mm-hmm. I'm the type of before if I was younger, I'd be the type of person to go where she hangs out at, get nicely dressed and shit. I'm talking about nice, and you start showing off, start doing some crazy shit, and then she gonna be feeling oh.
You probably would embarrass yourself.
Nah,
make it out with another nigga.
Nah, trust me, I've done it plenty of times before, and it's and they always wanted another chance. I was like, nah, I'm good. That was like petty as fuck. I'm saying like that's why I know I'm maturing enough to think I don't give a fuck. I know.
Oh, you're a man now. Holy shit. I'm impressed.
Steve, you're still a girl. You're like 4'11". Shut up.
Okay. Brian just says this so we can feel better about himself for getting stood
Steve
up.
is actually 5.
I'm actually 5'4", but you know. Brian
5'7"?
Not that it matters because
5'7"? How's that funny? All right, bro. That's not even funny.
And I meant to say 4'7". I fucked up.
5'7"?
average ass nigga.
Nigga, that's your height. The fuck?
I'm at 5'9". Don't get it twisted, bro.
You ain't 5'9".
I'm 5'9".
No,
I'm taller than you, and I'm like
nigga, you're only 5'9" in heels, bro.
No, get him.
He's not wearing his heels.
Go. Yeah, hopefully I got COVID. What the fuck?
They got the Omicron now.
Oh,
Mario
shit,
shit.
you're right. He could be 5'9".
Oh, you short nigga?
Yeah, shut up,
Nigga,
nigga.
they're short as fuck.
Yo, are you crying, nigga?
No.
This nigga
I'm
right
not.
Brian's trying to find every moment to be dominant to everybody else in the
5'9".
room.
5'9".
I'm 5'9".
He just wants to brag that he's taller than me, but, you know, I got better.
That I'm
game.
taller than you? That's a truth.
No, the truth is, he's just mad I got better game than him, and I'm short.
Who do you
They look like Kevin Hart, that's why.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart's a fucking stud. Like, girls will, I want to fuck Kevin Hart.
No,
They wanna fuck Kevin Hart 'cause he's funny and he has
Kevin
money.
Hart, yeah. Personality.
You know what it is? No, you know what it is? I think Steve has good game because he's very open.
He's a very
No. He has a very open mind. So everything that comes to him, he's very like, okay, whatever. Like he won't necessarily judge everything quick and everything like
That's
that.
how you gotta live, man. Honestly,
Honestly,
you gotta come across different types of people, different things every day. What am I gonna be? Oh, fuck you! No, what the fuck? I saw something on TV. I didn't like.
I'm not like that.
I'm not.
I didn't say you guys relax.
No.
Relax. I didn't even
I'm not
say
like
y'all names.
I'm more like skeptical.
I just said I'm not like that. You're like, well, I'm not.
The thing is, about Steve, he's more outgoing. I think that's what it is. He's more outgoing. I'm more introverted.
I don't even. Perhaps, but I think part of it being
more charismatic.
No, I really just think that because Steve's more open-minded, it's a lot easier
it's
for him to
because
talk to
I'm
people.
charming and charismatic and funny and open-minded, and I'm a little handsome, so that.
No, that all makes up for the fact that you're not handsome. Because it's quite the opposite with. Never mind.
After looking at him,
They carefully.
I was like, never mind.
Yeah, we see you look at Paul and just like, nigga, what you about to say?
I was like, never mind. Honestly,
yeah, for Steve, because people, you know how girls be like, I won't go out with a nigga that's short, blah, blah. I feel like if they get to know Steve, they probably will.
I said this in one of the other podcasts when people have preferences and types.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody says I don't like this kind of person
until they meet the right one.
Yeah.
You got the right one, nigga.
Well, I just feel like
I got the right short nigga, bitch.
Well, Steve.
What's good?
I just feel like the reason why it's a lot. I feel like you have to, not that you have to, but I feel like you've generated a sense of humor, a good sense of humor, just because generally you are short. And
I disagree, though.
No,
but
that was more of a question.
I know it was a question. No, but I feel like because a lot of people feel like when you're like fat or short or this or whatever, they feel like They feel like if you have a good personality or you have a good presence to be around, they feel like that's you. You had to do that. To make up for everything else. But no, like the reason why I feel like I got the sense of humor is probably from my dad. My dad's actually the same way as me, personality-wise. He's very outgoing, very minded. My mom always says you're just like your dad. He always jokes around all the time and does shit like that. So like, I feel like it's more I got it from my dad. Like it's not like, oh, I'm a short ass nigga. Fuck. Let me develop my personality and shit.
My mom told me
but that's a good question though, because there are a lot of people I know who like feel like they have to do stuff. Like a lot of people, like when you look at comedians, a lot of them's like, well, I was short, well, I'm ugly, well, I'm fat. So I had to become a comedian to make up for all that shit. So I understand, like, a lot of people, they feel like they have to
make up.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that people who have those I was about to say disabilities, but I just saw that.
I got disability.
Yeah, you're done. You're canceled, bro.
No.
I just think people with disability need to contribute more to society. The fuck is this handicap parking shit? The fuck? I work hard every day. Huh? You don't see me asking for a parking spot, but they got their own spot. They got the one closest.
No,
I'm playing.
what I meant to say was people who have more deficiencies. So either you're not as attractive, you're not as tall, not as strong, not as charismatic, whatever. I just feel like they're like what's it called? I just feel like they do. I feel like they do generally come up with that like personality half the time. I feel like they do come up with that personality most of the time. Anyway, not because they feel like they have to, or not because they need to. I just feel like it just naturally happens anyway because it's like, I mean, you know, it's like, or like people who have those deficiencies who are comedians. You know, they always self-deprecate. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just think that that's a way for not only a coping mechanism. I'm not saying for you specifically. I'm just saying maybe for other people. Yeah. You know, it could be like a coping mechanism and or they just developed it because it's like, well, shit, that's true. I got nothing. Oh, why not? Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Me personally, I kind of got it all. You know? I got it all. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing?
I don't know. Like, I can't really answer, like, in, like, society's general standards of what, like, the average woman would prefer in a man.
Oh, no, I'm not saying I'm, like, fit that. I'm not saying I'm, like, the average, like, thing, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I feel like I got a good sense of humor. I got a good height.
Oh, you're talking about, like, you...
I'm talking about very objective
stuff.
I
thought you were talking about, like, all right.
No,
I thought you were talking, like, from the perspective of, like, a woman or something.
I'm talking about in a generality.
But just in a generality.
In a general perspective.
Yeah, you definitely got...
I'm saying I got a good balance of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the tallest. I'm not the best looking. I'm not the funniest. I'm not the most charismatic. Not the most outgoing. I think I got a good jack of all trades type of thing. You know what I mean?
You got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And I don't
that's good. And that's better than nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Brian.
Hey, Brian, he got... he's funny, so...
He got a nice beard.
Yeah, that beard's fresh as fuck.
That shit fucking.
I've been trying to do it. My beard looks terrible, but when I look at Brian's beard, I'm like, that's just goals, nigga.
Yo, Brian be fucking.
That's just goals, nigga.
By the way, Brian's in the bathroom right now.
Brian got beard goals. I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, Brian got a nice beard. That's what he got. Right.
Brian, if I had your beard, honestly, I'd never shave it.
Nah, for real, facts.
Okay.
He just said he's never gonna shave his beard. Fuck.
Whatever, okay, bro, whatever you're into. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. That's all that matters then. Funny, you know, niggas know I'm funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, we take that back.
He laughed though, huh?
Now we're laughing at you, not with you.
That's fine.
Brian? I'm about to say that shit was not 22 minutes.
Yeah, bro. There's no way.
For real, because I remember we started this shit like at 12:40.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 1:49.
Nah, we're good on time. Nah, so yeah, Brian, you got a nice beard. You know what? You got waves. No, wait, you got waves.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's going. Oh, yes, it is. No, it's just zoomed out really far.
Okay.
Yeah. If that you wouldn't see that green and.
Okay.
Hold on. But yeah, Brian, you also have nice waves.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got nice about me.
You got nice beard, nice waves, nice skin tone,
nice personality.
Nice skin tone.
Personality.
Personally, you have nice skin tone.
Personally, I think I'm a great person overall.
Let's agree to disagree.
What the fuck do you have?
I got a good set of everything. I'm funny, charismatic, outgoing. I'm taller, and I got
like an inch.
Still taller. I work out, just saying.
I work out.
Yeah, but I work out more.
I lift up as much as you did fucking bicep curls.
I could lift up way more than you if I wanted. Brian, I'm stronger than you. Okay, there's no argument there. Okay, I'm clearly stronger than you. Okay. But
sure.
I got a jack of all trades. Oh, you didn't hear that?
I'm not about to cry.
I'm not about to cry. Relax.
Yo, his eyes are so red right now.
Brian, Brian just quit.
Fuck you guys, mother. Nah, but
Nah, we're just kidding. Brian does have a really nice personality. He's a cool guy.
What were we talking about?
We're just talking about your beard.
By the way, guys, I'm taking a shit. Yeah, I won.
All right, personnel will take that shit.
Yeah. He's back. I think shit in his bathroom.
Now you're just back at the beard.
No, but what were we talking about? Oh no, we were talking about
But I feel like first impression of me. I feel like people don't like me first impression until they get to know me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't like you when I first met
I don't like you either. I was like, who the fuck is this weirdo? Why is it? Is he black? What is he? I can't tell what the fuck he is. Why is his hair
you.
like
Which
that?
side is he on?
Is he black? Is he Spanish? What is he? And they're like, oh, I'm half white. I'm like,
I just didn't like.
Cool.
I didn't like. I didn't like the way you looked at me.
huh?
I don't like the way you looked at me. You just looked at me mad, like aggressive. I don't know if it's just your eyes or whatever, but you were just like,
Gonna die.
We thought you were cute. Who that nigga?
See,
Shit.
he's thinking out loud right now. That's why. But alright, whatever.
I was
Let's
thinking
move on.
Sorry, I was reading your mind. My bad. Let's stop.
Let's
Sorry,
move
guys
on.
have telekinesis powers. I'm
you didn't even
Let's-
say it right.
sorry.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Nigga about to get canceled. Their accent.
Yeah.
Inappropriate accent.
Every time I do an accent, I just get fucking canceled.
You're skating on thin ice right now.
I don't give a fuck at this point.
Hey, it's not me. So.
Telekinesis.
Alright, so
Motherfucker.
so what's up, guys? You touch another topic, or are we still gonna?
Let's just go.
On
Whatever you
topic.
want to talk about, bring it up.
I just want to say.
Yeah, what's up?
Nah.
You guys want to bring up a topic? I feel like I had good topics already.
What were we talking about in the first place? I was trying to kind of just.
The last thing we were talking about, we were kind of mainly talking about ourselves. Stuff
Yeah.
Like dating and shit like that.
Like dating,
Talking about options and shit like that.
I think. Well, I want to ask you guys a question. Like, how do you guys? Sorry, go ahead. Brian got something.
Let me say,
No, okay, not
no, you know how you guys said be patient and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like, I actually feel like that
See-
actually works. Like I said, like after that shit happened with this girl, or whatever, I was actually being patient, and then somebody came to my life that I speak on, but
Nigga, what?
What? Listen, you can tell a story without giving any real
alright,
details.
so you guys said wait on it, whatever. So I waited on it. I was like,
Yeah.
dwelling, oh my god, this girl stood me up, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
That's not the type of person I am. Just move the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
on. And I'm saying somebody recently that I know a long time
Yeah.
came into my life right now.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah. What you were saying?
So it's like a second chance, like I said before, like take that chance.
Yeah.
So I feel like life just presented me another chance with this person.
Perhaps if that's how you want to take it. You know.
That's what I'm taking. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And
I'm
like
taking advantage this time.
And like I said, guys, the worst thing that can happen, even if they say ew, is that you get rejected. And
Nah. Hey, they say ill. I gave you permission to punch them niggas in the face, bro. No cap.
Niggas.
Nah. I say niggas to everybody.
He's on the
Like,
straight
niggas-
podcast. He forgot to roll.
Yo,
No,
guys, if the girl says ill to you, like, ill,
nah.
the fuck out of here.
Okay.
If she said some disrespectful shit, I advise you to get disrespectful.
Nah,
I'm
if they're
sorry.
disrespectful,
Yeah.
then they get.
If they
what
say no, if they say
Yeah.
no, respectfully, like, I understand,
Yeah.
and move on. But they say something like, nigga, ill? Yo,
Nah, you know,
I'm gonna
let me say this.
I'm gonna make you high.
Let me say this, just so that way you guys keep your integrity. It's just, even if they say ew, even if they say some disrespectful shit, it's up to you to react. It's up to you to react and to show who you truly are. And then if you react the way that they expect after they disrespected you and you act the fool, they dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Personally, that's how I look at it. If I say something to somebody and they just react like crazy out of nowhere, I'm like, okay, well, they're obviously easily triggered by some shit like that. So, if anything, no matter what type of rejection you get, unless it's a gun to the head or your life's in danger, just the best thing you can do is just move on with your life, okay? Just move on with your life. There's
But
I'm sorry.
there's no
no.
I'm gonna say
All
no.
right, no.
There's no.
If she's disrespecting you,
Yeah,
and
like
calling you ugly and shit
Yeah.
like that, or just be like, "Ew, you're fucking
No,
ugly."
if they don't-
No. I think that's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, but if she just rejects you, like, no, you're like, "Oh, you stupid bitch."
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you."
Then you're wilding the
Then
fuck
you're
out.
No. I'm even saying if they get a little disrespectful, I'm saying you have the power to just walk away.
Yeah.
If they chase you down, that's different. If they're chasing you down, being like, "Nah, let's get this."
No. But I do think.
How many people they turn again and be like, oh,
a lot of
that
these
guy ugly
girls-
nigga trying to ask me out.
I know a lot of girls will say like, "Oh, you only got mad because I rejected him,"
Yeah.
but it's just
It's the
like,
way you rejected him.
if I ever got rejected that way, I will put anybody in their place.
Yeah.
Not because I feel like I just feel like a lot of people need to be humbled, and a lot of
Yeah,
women
exactly.
they're not humbled a lot. A lot of them are just
A
like,
lot.
I can reject all these things. I can call this nigga ugly and all that shit.
And he gonna
Okay,
sit there.
but-
They be thinking like this, bro. They really be thinking like, oh, you're gonna sit there and take it. Like I said, depending on how
Okay.
disrespectful they get, they say, no, thank you, I'm not interested. That's mutual shit. All right, thank you, appreciate it. Or no, I have a boyfriend or whatever the excuse is. That's fine. Walk away. I'm saying you're fine. But I feel like at that point when I say ill, you're fucking ugly, they just trying to put you down. You feel me?
Okay, but at the end of the day,
I know it's your decision.
No, it's your decision. But also, what I'm saying is that if they disrespect you, right, and you want to put them in their place, if first of all, if their ego is that high that them disrespecting you makes them feel proud about themselves, you disrespecting them back or coming at them, putting them in their place, quote unquote, probably won't even work because they're gonna be like, whatever, fuck that nigga. I can literally get another nigga right now. So that's why I say it's really not worth your time because you're giving them your time. Okay, you're giving them your time and you're giving them your attention. So the best thing you can do for yourself is just because I'm just saying, what if you what if you like hit up the wrong girl and you try to put them in their place and then they just fucking fire back at you and now you look like an idiot.
Well,
listen, for you, Steve, I know you can probably keep that shit going.
Yeah, we're comedians, bro.
Well, Steve's a comedian, but
I'm a comedian too. Right?
I'm just playing. But I'm just saying,
we're all comedians.
I'm just saying, we can I'm saying, I have no doubt that each one of us could keep that shit going.
I'm speaking for myself. Yeah, I would react back.
I'm saying,
I just would know what.
I guess I should say this. If you're not confident in going on a back and forth roasting spree with somebody, just back up. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't know what kind of ammunition they got. You don't know what they can just say to you to really put you down. They don't even have to know you. They could just look at you and maybe say the right thing and take a really good guess, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I fuck you, and then you fucking start crying in front of them, and now you look like a bitch. And it's like, all right, that's why I say easiest thing to do is walk away.
I have a funny story.
Wish them well. Actually, no, wait. Let me say this real quick. This is 2 seconds. This is 2 seconds. Oh, is it just a quote?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you said it's 2 seconds.
All right. No, so basically,
it's been 2 seconds.
So basically, fuck. I don't know what to say. Go ahead.
All right. No,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
There was comedian Kevin Smith. Is it Kevin Smith? Comedian. Well, he's also a director. But he's also a comedian. He was one time at Comic-Con. Someone came up and started talking shit and being disrespectful to a fan who claimed to be a fan. Talking shit about his direction of movies. Oh, are you gonna keep making shitty movies with the shitty characters that you make? And I forgot what he said, but he roasted the fuck out of that guy and embarrassed him.
Yeah.
And the guy was so shocked, and Kevin Smith goes, "Don't fuck with people with a good sense of humor."
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And the thing is, if a woman ever disrespected me, you can't fuck with someone with a good sense of humor. Because you can say anything to us and disrespect us.
I'm gonna take that.
But the thing is, a lot of these girls are not expecting you to come back. They're expecting men to just take it.
Okay, fine.
They're not expecting everybody to be a comedian. Because a lot of men, they're so cocky that they get shocked at their rejection. Like, what the fuck? You gonna reject me?
Okay, okay.
So
you're gonna call me ugly? Well, fuck you then, bitch. You're ugly. But it's like,
all right,
you fuck with a comedian.
So basically, if you're not funny, then take my advice.
Yeah.
All right. And if you don't know you're funny, try it out and you'll find out.
Or unless you're a menace, you're a menace, then.
Nah. I mean, honestly, I'm mostly talking to those people who are like just a little bit insecure, or just they're nervous, or like first timers who are just like, I'm trying to talk to a girl.
Guys, it goes both ways, all right?
It goes both ways, 100%.
It goes both ways.
I'm just gonna say I'm mostly just talking about guys for the simple fact that it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot easier for a girl to reject a guy than it is for a guy to reject a girl. Just based on...
You guys really reject women?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even think... Guys don't reject anything.
So that lady's turned on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
You got ghosts.
Nah, it's because the light switches.
Why do you have it on?
Because I thought it was off.
That shit started flickering. It's like, you nigga, what the fuck is going on?
That shit starts flickering. I'm out. Stop the recording. I'm out.
Alright.
Nah, but... Honestly, the reason why my advice again, like you said, both ways. It goes both ways, But I do think guys generally won't reject a girl unless she's really unattractive. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Or just
guys will be like, "Shit, my dick sucks."
The least they'll think is maybe I'll get my dick sucked. But respect is a 2-way street.
Well, like I said, I have a story like some person tried to play me like that. It's not like
nobody cares.
Well, listen to the fucking story.
Go ahead.
So. And I got my cousin can vouch for this shit, right? So it's one of when I was younger, like those party days and shit like that. I was very ignorant too, so my comedy was top peak.
Back in the 1980s.
I didn't care about nobody's feelings, you know what I mean? So my comedy was top peak right there, because I didn't give a fuck how anybody else felt. So we're at a party, whatever, everybody's drinking and shit. Some girl's freaking out. She can't find her purse. Oh my god, I can't find my purse. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just trying to honestly, like, I was drunk, I was really good. I'm like, it's like people that I know around. So I'm like, all right, let me just help this girl find her fucking purse. So she's like freaking out. It's kind of ruining the vibe. So I go, all right, how does your purse look? You know what she says to me? I'm not trying to be helpful. I'm not trying to get her number, nothing. She goes, yeah, shut up, you're a broke nigga. Literally said that to me, and I said, yo.
Let me find your purse.
No, I said, yo, what the fuck
Let me find your purse.
And I said, and I said, and my cousin knows when I'm about to, like, go
I
off.
actually caught up that.
Yeah. So my cousin knows when I'm about to go off, right? So I was like, yo, like I sounded like yo man, like yo. My cousin
Start rubbing your hands together and shit.
My cousin came and I started just flaming her. I was like, yo. And then my cousin was worse. My cousin jumped in with me too. He's like, nobody's looking for your H&M bag. All right, you cheap ass bitch. Yeah, we started going off.
Looking for your
It got so bad. I'm talking about the whole party was laughing. Everybody's hearing that shit. The whole party was laughing. It's mad people. It got so bad. Her friend had to jump in shit, and she was like, no, she's really drunk. It's not like that. I said, yo, shut up. You about to get it too. Yo, but mind, I was really, I was like going through it during that time, and I was like very ignorant. So I was just like, yo, but like, but that's what I'm saying.
No,
don't ever let a girl disrespect you like that, because yo, I almost she was about to cry, bro, and I was just.
Oh, there was this fucking story too, because this white girl pissed me the fuck off. Because I forgot where I was, but all I had was like $20 bills, and then I had a $5. I'm like, oh cool, I have a $5, and I was gonna get something from a machine because I'm like hungry.
Yeah.
And I was like, excuse me, miss, do you have change for this $5? And she's like, get a job, okay, please. I'm like, I have money right here. He's like,
no, see, okay.
And then I go, well, I have money right here, and plus I have a job. He's like, well, I have 2. Bye. I'm like, hey, prostitution doesn't count, bitch.
You see what I mean? Like girls act like
wait, but that's different. But we're talking about rejection when you're asking.
I know.
But I get it. But I'm just saying, don't let if that's the case, don't let anybody disrespect you like that. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, but if you get the courage to go up to somebody and say, hey, do you want to go out on a date? And they say no, or they're just like, or even they say ew, whatever, and you just, it's safe. I'm saying if you want to play it safe. If you want to be reckless, do your thing.
Like I have a scenario.
But if you want to be safe, then I would just say walk away.
How would you react if a woman, if you asking a girl, like, hey, I was wondering if I could take you on a date? She goes, I do not associate with niggas.
I'd probably laugh, honestly. I would just be like, yo, I'm sorry, that shit's funny.
Yo, don't bullshit, I would laugh too.
I'd be like, if she's Indian and does that, I do not associate with niggas. I'd be like,
I will literally fucking die laughing.
There's some things where I just laugh at and you'd be like, nah, you just a joke. I can't even. Even though I wanted to roast you, there's no point.
Yeah. You did it to yourself. Right?
Yeah, just like, alright, bitch.
What if you ask the girls, like, hey, you want to go on a date or something? She goes, I smell broke, nigga.
I probably still laugh.
Like that was different. I never got that. Imagine getting that.
If she goes up to me and goes, I smell broke, nigga, I'd be like, I don't even know what the fuck I did. Just laugh. I'd be like, what?
I might try to bitch at that point.
Nah, I'd probably just sniff her back and be like, you smell like tuna fish. Like,
I smell whore. Little whore.
I don't even know. I probably just laugh, honestly. Honestly, I don't take anything serious. Like I told you that one time, this was probably the first time I had somebody actually yell nigger at me.
When?
Oh, so I was walking home one day.
That shit was funny, bro.
You switched up transition. So I was walking home.
I was actually walking to my parents' house.
Yeah.
And
I just want to say I'm not laughing at racism. I just think it's funny.
I am. Racism is fucking hilarious.
Because I just know this person. So it's just.
Wait, you know this person?
You.
Oh, me.
That's what
I was gonna say. You know what? I told him. No, so basically, I'm walking to my parents. They live in the middle of Johnston, which is basically woods.
Yeah.
In the backwoods of Johnston.
Sticks.
Yeah, basically. So all it is just trees on either side of the road. I'm walking down the road and a car comes by.
Is it a pickup truck?
No, it wasn't a pickup truck. It was just a regular SUV. But it comes by, and this white kid, and it was basically a bunch of teens.
Yeah.
And they were basically, one kid pops his whole body out the window and goes, "Hey, what's up?" as they're driving by me. I'm just like confused. I'm like, "Oh, do I know them and everything?" I was like, I don't fucking know.
"Yo, what's up?"
No, I didn't say anything. I just kept walking, and then he's like 2 seconds, nigga. But you could hear the R, and I was like, "This nigga just called me nigger?" I just fucking started. I literally laughed until I got home, and I went up to my brother. I was like, I just got called a nigger today, right down the street, and he was like, really? I was like, yeah, that's just kind of weird. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't take that shit seriously. Like, if a bitch came up to me and she was like, I smell broke, nigga, I'd be like, okay. I just laugh in their face and be like, shit, that's kind of funny. Or like, I don't know. I don't take that shit too seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know what scenario you could give me where
I'm gonna get Brian a scenario. What if a girl?
Why gotta give me a scenario?
Because I think it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
What if a girl saw you and said, "Hey, can I go on a date with you? You know, you're beautiful, blah blah blah." And then she sees you wearing sweatpants and goes, "I see no dick print. Bye. I only date men." And she goes, "I only date men." How would you feel?
I'd like to prove it to you. What's up? Nah, because it wasn't kind of disrespectful. It's like,
You're the disrespectful.
kind of, but like,
she's saying that you have no dick print.
yeah, but
call you a woman.
then I'd be like, come here, I can prove it to you, and that's it. That's all you say. Like, I don't know, but I feel like that's not that bad.
And then you say, "Can I prove it to you?" She goes, "No, thanks. I'm not a lesbian." What are you gonna say after that?
Then I'm like, that's cool.
At that point, I would just fucking...
It's that enjoy your STDs, you fucking bitch.
I thought you would seem like the type of nigga that'd be like, "Well, Drake said girls want girls." Say that you a lesbian girl, but you should.
No. They said favorite article. I ain't calling that nigga like that, bro.
I'm trying to get a scenario that.
There's really not. I'm too calm, honestly.
Yeah, you're more laid back.
I'm too laid.
You're just like, well.
Honestly, I'm just like,
well, that sucks.
Honestly,
but fuck, I don't care.
Right now, I'm just chatting. Honestly, I might not even say anything.
Honestly,
if I'm drunk though, that's a different story. If I'm
honestly, the easiest thing to do is just to not care.
Yeah, I
don't care. So like,
that's the thing. Yeah,
honestly, I could walk into the middle of a Ku Klux Klan rally. They'll be like, "Fuck you, nigga, we're gonna."
Why? No, care. I had to run away.
Listen, I'm telling you, this is how bad it is. I'm not even gonna lie. That's how bad it is. I'll just be like, "You don't know the fuck I live." And even if you try to find out, you
then chase you.
Nigga, shut
up. First of all, all these fucking hellbillies are gonna chase me, a brother. Nigga, I run.
They got shotguns. They got guns.
Nigga, they don't got guns in the fucking...
They're gonna take them like 20 minutes. We got the bullets. Hurry up, Stanley. Roll on the fucking shotgun. God damn it.
Damn it, Billy. Get your shit.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, I don't care that much.
We got
to be honest, you know, if we're talking about racism, like, when I experience racism, like, I don't get mad about it.
Here's the thing.
I experienced racism before, but, like, it wasn't, like, I didn't call it the N-word, like, it's fucking, I made the guy look so fucking stupid without even trying. Like, I'm working a Stop and Shop, right? My job's a cashier and shit.
Yeah.
Miserable. I'm always miserable in that job. So the fucking machine tells you what change to give out. And me, I'm good, like, counting shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I give him the correct change, he goes, "That's not my correct change." I go, look at the receipt right here. See? Look, that's the change right there. And he goes, "Call your manager." I go, "All right." The manager looks at it. "Yeah, that's the correct change." He goes, "Oh, sorry." I go, "I'm not accepting your apology. Get the fuck out of here."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I disrespectfully decline your apology, sir.
Nah, fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga's lucky I was a cashier, nigga. That was like I care about my job. I didn't care about my job. He's getting jabbed.
Nah.
Fucking give him an early funeral.
Honestly, the only time I get pissed off at racism is when it actually what's it called? What I'm looking for.
Give that nigga early funeral.
No, when it actually when it actually fucks with what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, so like if I'm trying, like if I was like trying to buy something and like somebody was just racist and wouldn't let me buy something, then I'd get pissed and I'd be like, all right.
That shit happened to my dad.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. There's a story with me and my parents. So we first moved to Johnston. There's a place called the Atwood Grill. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, fuck that place. I don't give a fuck if everybody goes there and starts fucking destroying that shit. But fucking Atwood Grill, basically.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, no, you heard it here first.
Riot.
Atwood Grill. Fuck Atwood Grill. I don't give a fuck. No.
Johnston, Rhode Island, by the way.
It's a really small place. Nobody.
I mean, it ain't that good.
Only people who live in Johnston know. But anyway, but it's called the Atwood Grill, right? And so my dad, mind you, I'm like 8 at the time, and then my 2 older brothers are like 9 and 10, and my little brother's like 3 or something, or like 5.
Yeah.
So my dad comes in, mind you, only black people who walked into that fucking place. Okay, it was packed. It was dinner. That's fine. So
was your mom there?
Yeah, my mom was there too. My mom was there too. My mom's white. So we walk in. I have to make that distinction.
I guess that's funny. His mom.
No. I can imagine them like even like paying attention to his mom, and he goes straight to them.
But
colored folks.
No, seriously, that's how it felt. Literally walked in, all eyes on us. My dad, of course, you know how my dad is. He's very like well put together. And everything. He walks in like $1 million no matter where the fuck he goes. No, seriously, he walks in like $1 million.
You don't even walk. He just flies in.
Yeah, he just fucking floats. He floats in. Just fucking he floats in and shit. Nah, but my dad walks in. He's like, oh, are there, I have a table for 6, and it was like, oh, we don't have any tables right now. You take a seat. Okay, so we took a seat. Mind you, party after party, different groups of families start coming. They keep coming in. They keep getting seated. Some of them were 6. Some of them were 9. Some of them were 3. Bunch of them kept coming in. We were sitting there for 3. Mind you, me and my brothers were starving. We kept complaining to my mom, I'm hungry, Mom, I'm hungry. And then my mom would look at my dad, and then my dad went to the guy, and he was like, hey, we've been here for like an hour and a half. Like, where's all the tables? We've seen families that are bigger than ours and the same exact size as ours get in. And it was just like, and they were like, mind you, this was the lady. What are they called?
The person in front.
Yeah. She looked like
the host.
Yeah, the hostess.
Yeah.
She looked like she didn't want to say what she wanted to say because the owner was like standing there in the corner just like this. Mind you, some old dude.
Yeah.
So he's just standing there in the corner like this, just like kind of shifty eye looking in our direction and everything. Yeah. And so she's like, I'm sorry, like I can't. There's just no seats available or whatever like that. I'm so sorry. Like she's really apologizing. And then my dad looked at her, and he was like, you no,
yeah, come here. You don't
no, my dad's too respectful. But he was mad. He was so mad to the point where
the black came out of him.
He slammed his hand on the table. He went boom, pointing at the girl, and he's like, you just lost yourself some really good customers. We're never coming back here again. And then he looks at the owner all the way in the corner and goes, like just points at him. Mm-hmm. And when I don't know what it is about when my dad points, but you feel that shit from across the room. Like I don't know, cause that guy literally.
Yeah, that got powers. That's what. Yeah, he basically pointed at him and said, "Yo, you don't die."
Yo, if my dad gives you like a look and just stop pointing, you just like, oh shit, what I do? But like, no, seriously, like that guy turn around and like walk back like behind the.
Oh shit! Fuck.
No, like he went into the kitchen.
Racist be racist till it gets real.
Hell yeah.
Racist be racist till it gets real.
My dad, honestly, and then my dad left. We haven't been there in like 15 years.
Fuck that.
I kind of want to go back just to see.
I went there actually with my family.
How was it for you? Hopefully that nigga died or something.
No, the only reason we got a table there is my sister's friend worked there. He's like, oh, Denise, I can get your family a table because it was bags. Like, come here.
Nah.
So they got a problem.
I mean, it was like 15 years ago. Shit could have
changed. Yeah, probably new ownership or somewhere.
But that's a good way to handle race. I don't think it's always like I do think.
No, because my dad
to handle it in a more
my dad didn't think of it in any kind of racist way. He was thinking about it as like, well, not even until after. Honestly, my dad, he doesn't care. Yeah, but I just know for a fact he wasn't thinking, oh, it's because I'm black.
Yeah,
and you can only he didn't make.
Your mom knew though.
I don't think my mom even knew. My mom was with us. She was just worrying about us. I saw me and my older brother were the only ones standing near my dad, looking at him. Like,
maybe your dad knew. I feel like your dad's smart enough to know, but he's also smart enough to just be like,
exactly.
Hey, look,
he probably did know, but he was just like, you know what, it's not even worth it.
And he's not even gonna like, I'm not even gonna talk to him. He's just like, let's just sit.
Let's just go.
Think positive and leave.
Yeah,
that's a good way.
My dad just got his KFC and we went home.
He's like, we're niggers anyway.
I was like, after experiencing some racism, let's get some fried chicken.
It's also a good way to handle racism. Like back in I think it was like 9th grade in Johnston High School. Because there was a lot of racist kids. They'll just be like, nigger. And I'd be like, you know what?
Like that?
So I said to them. This is what I said to them.
It wasn't like all of them.
It was all a few. It was a few. But a lot of them would say it to me because I was like I was short.
Yeah, he was a little kid, so it's like.
But then I was like, so I said to them, like a bunch of white kids, I'm like, why are you guys calling me the nigger? You guys are sagging your pants. You're acting like this. You're listening to rap music. I don't even do the stuff that you guys do. If anyone's the niggers, it's fucking you guys. So I called them niggers every time I see them. Like, move out my way, nigger. I would say that to all the white kids. And you won't believe
it. You better blur this shit out, bro.
And you won't know, but you won't believe this shit. I get called to the I get called
as explicit. You'll be fine.
Okay. I get called to the principal's office, and they're like, "You're being racist." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, they're saying that you're calling all these white kids the N-word." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yo, why you be the principal having to say that to a black kid? Like, I'm like, yo.
I'm like, I was just calling them what they called me. I'm like, that's how they wanted to act and be, so I'm gonna call them that. Because if they're calling me a nigger, they're dressed like my people, that talking like white people, so I'm gonna call them that.
Yeah, they're dressing like niggers.
So they did nothing, and then she said, we don't need to talk about this. we'll just pretend, we'll just sweep this
She knows she wants to be like crazy.
I could tell that she did not want to talk about it at all, because I saw in her face
She was like,
that she was really, really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
Don't say it again.
But I was like, wow, that shit actually worked. I was being funny. I was calling her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a dick too. I was bullying them. I would like knock one of their books down, but nigga, I'm like, I was doing that shit. I'm not even lying.
Yo, fuck that.
I'm not even lying.
Fuck that shit.
Cause I'm like, yo, they need to learn.
Yeah, they need to learn something, bro. That's what I'm saying.
How's it feel, bitch?
You gotta learn, like, their actions come with consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that shit. But I just thought it was funny. I got accepted off. I was like,
Yeah, I feel we got some good top. We got some good conversations.
Yeah, we did. No, but honestly, I just feel like the whole, like, with racism and stuff, I never really, if it did happen to me, I never cared enough to really pay attention to it. And when I did catch it, honestly, I was just like, that person's just ignorant. Like what are you gonna do arguing against an ignorant person?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a win. You gotta
like that's why I think when some black people, well, not just black people, but anybody who gets offended at a certain thing, and they're talking to somebody who's not willing to change their mind or just completely ignorant to whatever fact it is, and I'm saying like ignorant, not just actually giving good points as to why they believe what they believe, but I'm saying like just straight up ignorant.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, just straight up ignorant, then just stop. Don't stop trying to prove your point, because now you look stupid.
Yeah.
That person's being quiet while you're just rambling, yelling, and they're just like, no, just let them be.
Now you look uncivilized.
Yeah, now you look crazy.
Yeah. I look.
That's where Karens come from. Okay, guys, don't be a Karen. That's considered slur now.
Yeah, it's considered like not.
But there's a lady on Twitter, I think, who like equated it to the N-word.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Something like that. I was like,
I know everybody tries to equate everything to the N-word.
I'm like, you realize that it's bad and everything, like the meaning where it came, the history of the word and everything, like where it came from, it's bad and everything, but it's like
Karen is just Karen, like
Karen's a name. First of all, Karen's a name.
Yeah.
Before it was whatever this is. Okay. And if anything, it's the same thing as calling, I don't know.
It's I
don't even know what it's similar to. It's just kind of its own thing.
I don't think Karen was ever.
It's like calling them ignorant, because like Karens usually ramble on and they're like
they call Karen people, the woman Karens, the woman who like, oh, I saw a black guy at the park. They call the police, right?
Exactly.
That's what they would call the Karens.
Yeah.
So basically,
it's just people who are ignorant.
Yeah. It's just I don't know.
I don't think it's used as. I guess.
No, I'm saying.
I guess I know there's people.
Older white women have made it a slur.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that offends me. I'm like, listen.
Oh, Ann Coulter said that.
Probably. I'm not gonna say she didn't.
All right. What's the next topic? What do you guys think?
Honestly.
Next topic or wrapping up?
I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah. All right.
I think we'll wrap it up on this one. We're gonna end with the racism shit.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Typical American fashion.
Typical Menacing Society fashion, baby.
If y'all enjoyed this podcast, please hit the subscribe button. Please like and follow us on our social medias. And please share.
All links will be in the description.
And also, if you guys want us to touch on any topic or anything like that, just hit us up on the comments, either in our inboxes or on our YouTube pages. Or our TikTok pages as well.
Yep. Yeah, we have a TikTok
page. Your boy Brian.
Steve.
Paul.
Nah. We're Menacing Society.
Menacing Society, baby. We out this bitch.
Love y'all. Peace.
Nigga, yeah, that's allergy.
Hell yeah, nigga. Get that bitch.
Some nigga. Nigga about to take a leg.
Nigga popping like a bird or some shit.